Hello guys, you are welcome back to my channel. If today is the first time of joining this channel, you are highly welcome, and if you are a return subscriber, you are highly welcome as well. Thanks for joining. So in today's tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to sew a flap in your zip, like the front zip. How to sew it step by step. So I want you to follow this tutorial in details. So if you are yet to watch the cutting tutorial, you can just check back on my previous post. You will see it there. So this is it on my, this is the fabric. I already gum it with my gum stay, the one we cut for our zip flap. So this is it. I already gum it, like I said. So I'm going to pick one of it. If you are picking from this, just wash the one I'm going to be picking from these two. This is two facing each other, right? So I'm going to take the first one, the one that is facing you. That's the one you will first take. Are you getting it? So I already cut another fabric for this one that I pick. So the first thing I'm going to do now is to turn it. So just watch this tutorial in details so that you'll be able to get everything I did here clearly. It's very simple and easy to make. So just sew it from the down part. Can you see it? Just sew it as shown. Then I'm going to cut the fabric I just joined. Just trim it exactly with the one you did earlier and turn it. Yes, just turn it. This is the first step. This is the first thing you are going to do. Immediately you cut the flap, the first thing you're going to do is to gum it with stay. If you want to use stay, you can decide not to use stay, but if you want to use stay, if you want it to look so good, just then after doing that, I'm going to top stitch on it all round. I'm going to top stitch on it all round. So after doing it like this, I'm going to trim off the excess. I'm going to trim off the excess. So after trimming this excess off, this is what I have. Can you see that? You can decide to weave the other side. You can decide to weave it. So this is what I have right now, and this is the second one. I'm not the first one. Let's work with the first one first before we move to the second one. So this is our pants. This is the front. So I'm going to this is the front to the front, the crotch side. This is for the front. So you're going to place it. Let me close the zip. You can decide to close your zip. You can decide to open it, depending on your choice. Just place it as shown. After placing your zip at the down part, place this on top. It's very simple when you follow the procedure one after the other. So just place it as shown and just sew it straight down. Just trying to arrange that side to make sure that everything is aligned very well. So just sew it. I'm not going to sew it down, so I'm going to stop here. Yeah, it's okay there. So if you are yet to watch the tutorial of how I do it to this step, you can just check my previous post. So this is what you are going to have after fixing that one. Then the next thing I'm going to do now is to top stitch on this. It's very important. Do your top stitch so that your pants will be very neat. Can you see that? Then I just zip it up so that I'll be able to do that place very well. So I just top stitch. I'm going to stop right here. Yeah, it's okay there. That is the first procedure. That is the first thing to do. That is what we just did now. So the next thing we are going to do now is the second one. The second one. That is what we are going to do right now. So let's assume that you don't want to put anything, like you don't want to put stay, you can just do it like this and finish it up. But to this particular tutorial I'm going to be showing you, you are going to be putting stay on this side as well. So I'm going to be showing you that now. So let's leave this first and let's move to the second one now. This second one now, so this is the second one now. So the next thing we are going to do now is to fix our this. Just place it as shown. Can you see the way I place it? Just place it as shown. Good side facing the good side. Are you getting it? Yes, this is the good side facing the good side. So I'm going to stitch it. This one you are not going to be putting your zip inside though. Just the other fabric. That one I didn't turn it with anything. Yeah, just stop right there. So after doing it like that, this is what you are going to have. This is what you are going to have. You're going to have it just like this. Can you see it? Can you see? This is what you are going to have after sewing the other side, the second side of your trouser. This is the front. So this is what you're going to have after having it like that. The next thing you're going to do now is to stop stitch. You're going to stop stitch on this as well. Very important. Very important. So you're going to stop stitch on it as well. I don't want to fast forward it. I want you guys to see it clearly. I want you guys to see it very well. That's why I'm not fast forwarding it. Just stop stitch on this. There is light, you can just iron it before doing this so that it will come out very well. So this is what you're going to have after doing it like that. This is what you're going to have. This is this one. Can you see it? So if you have bias, you can just turn that side or weave that side, either of the two. You can weave it. And this is what we have for this one. Then the next thing you're going to do, just watch this place carefully. Can you see it's open? So just place this one, place it, and take your pin. Don't sew it direct. First use your pin to secure it. Check before you sew it together. Now I want to join it with the zip. Like I said earlier, it's very simple and very easy to make. Just put your mind at it that no, I can do it, I can sew it. Now it's simple. When you believe that it's hard, it will be hard. But when you believe that it's simple, forget it. So this is what I have after pinning it together. I haven't ironed it too. This is what I have. So now I'm going to do it that place again because the zip is showing. I don't want the zip to show. So I'll just drag this a little bit outside. Yes. I'll just pull it outside a little bit. Yes. Because I want the zip to cover. I don't want it. I don't want the zip to show. Are you getting it? So let's see it now. Yeah, I think it's better now. Yes, I think it's okay now. I think it's okay now. So our zip is almost ready. Our zip is almost ready. So the next thing we are going to do now is to sew it. Let's first sew this one. Yes, don't forget we use pin. So you are going to sew this one before you move to the next level. But before you sew it, you have to check, like I said earlier, check it with the pin. If it's okay, then we proceed to stitching it. And you see the way I'm stitching it. Just stitch it as shown. So I've stitched it now. Yes, I've stitched it. Then the next thing I'm going to do now is to do my last top stitch. Yes. Next thing I'm going to do now is to do my last top stitch. I'm going to top stitch it for the last time. This is the back view. I just want to check the back view before I finish, before I do the finishing stuff. So let's finish it up now. So the next thing you are going to do now is to place your machine as shown. Can you see the where I place it? Just place it at the down part. So I'm going to sew it now. I'm going to sew it. If you know that by doing it like this, you might not get it very well, just take your chalk and chalk it round before you do anything, so that you can just follow the chalk that you already chalk. Are you getting it? I want to use pin to pin that place. Yes, I just pin it. I just pin that place. Then I want to chalk it out. I'm chalking it out because of you guys, so that you can just chalk it out like this, so that you can just follow what you chalk out. You understand? So let's sew it now. So let's sew it together now. Remove this is it. I just removed the flap, the down part. You have to remove it. You must not sew on it. You understand? I'll be showing you that. Let me finish stitching it. You must not sew on that. So I have to remove that from the down part. I have to remove it. I hope you get this place now. So this is it. But I don't like the shape very well. So I'm still going to redo the shape. This is what I mean the other time. See the down part. You must not sew this one with the zip, because that one does not supposed to be sewed together. But because by the time you open it, you see it? By the time you open the zip, that down part must be there. Can you see? At the same time, I have to close a little bit at the down part as well. It must not open all like this. So I'm going to do that now. I'm going to redo this. My shaping is not given. So I already do that. I already redo the shape. Can you see? I already redo that now. So I think it's better. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to fix my band with it. I'm going to fix my band with it. So in case if you don't know how to fix your band, just watch this as well. I leave 2 inches before I start to stitch the band. I leave 2 inches. I leave 2 inches before I start to stitch the band together. So I'm just trying to like sew it. Can you see that? So I just want to sew my band with the pants. So this is the back. I'm going to join the back because everything, just want to join the back together. I haven't weaved the pants. I'm going to weave everything together when I'm done sewing it. I'm going to weave everything together. So this is what I love when I want to top stitch on my pants. I love to sew it to the good face so that I'll be able to see what I'm sewing and see if it's on the straight line. And for this part, this is it, because I'm going to be using button. I don't know why my thread is cutting like this.